5 by 3 minute rounds. Referee Ignatius Miguelides.
Okay, guys, I spoke to you about the rules in the change room. I want you to obey my commands at all times and protect yourselves at all times. Touch gloves now and good luck.
Ladies and gentlemen, Brad Riddell taking on John Wayne Parr.
I was talking to Joe Hopkins out the back, and Brad was scheduled to fight in Macau next week, but that fight got pulled. So when he got the phone call, it was, yep, book me a seat on the next plane, I'll be there. So for the viewers at home, we all know John Wayne Parr in the black trunks, Brad Riddell. Do not underestimate this boy from New Zealand, now based out of Thailand.
So 5 by 3 minute rounds, full Thai rules, all the good stuff.
And a big thanks to Easy Contractors, building and maintenance company getting behind this one, main event sponsor of Powerplay 22. Joe Nader once again, the Melbourne Pavilion, full to the brim, and another quality card. Said, let's not forget Brad Riddell came over from New Zealand, took on Aaron Goodson. We didn't know a lot about him, and he schooled Aaron Goodson with his hands and knocked him out.
So we're talking about...
Switch up left.
Yeah, he looks like he rocked Wayne.
He is rocked. John Wayne Parr has been rocked by Brad Riddell in this first round.
With that switch up left roundhouse kick followed up by left hook.
Adrian Ormrod and a crew dip over in the corner of John Wayne Parr.
Straight right hand to the body from Wayne, but
You know, you guys mentioned, I didn't see the fight with Aaron and Riddell, but you say to me he'd schooled Aaron Goodson when it came to the boxing, and are we saying that he's got great hands, this kid?
Mate, he's just strong. He's fast. He has some good hands, but we've already seen his switch up left kick as well as already worried John Wayne Parr.
one of Wayne's strengths has been, for a long, long time, his boxing skills. Let's not forget, he did have a successful boxing career as well.
Whoa!
He's put another short left hook flush on the chin of Wayne. He's rocked Wayne again here in the first.
John's trying to trade with him.
Yeah, trying to fight back now, but...
Nice elbow!
Good elbow.
This is where Riddell's got to be careful because he's hurt Wayne. Oh, they're going toe-to-toe, fellas.
Yeah, look at Wayne absolutely trying to unload, but he's been hurt.
Oh, I'll tell you what, Brad Riddell, I think, is a little bit wobbled as well.
They're both wobbled.
Peter Lewis over there almost, we can stick some headphones on him. He's commentating as well. I tell you what, this is an unexpected first round. No one expected to see Brad Riddell wobble John Wayne Parr as he has. But credit to John Wayne Parr. This is why he's a 10-time world champion.
I tell you.
He's composed and he's got it back again.
And his defense after getting wobbled was come back and trade with him. You know, that was amazing.
Yeah, he absolutely let go a flurry of punches.
And Brad Riddell just looking super composed here in centre ring though. But twice, John Wayne Parr's been caught with a left from Brad Riddell.
He has, and he's got almost like a crease on his face. You see a little bit of blood on the lip there, I'm not sure. But
geez, he'd want to plant that right hand as hard as he could against his chin or his cheek to defend against that left hook from Brad Riddell.
Great round, great first round by both ones.
A massive first round. Brad Riddell, the man that got called up on 24 hours notice to take on the 10-time world champion, has rocked John Wayne Parr twice, but full credit to the gunslinger. He came back as well.
A big slapping round kick from Wayne Parr to open up the second round. Attempted catch and sweep. Brad manages to stay on his feet. Sticks the jab into Wayne Parr.
The trademark switch up left of John Wayne Parr. Tell you what, the guard of Brad Riddell is super tight as well.
And it needs to be.
Oh, nice uppercut from the gunslinger.
Peter Hatton helping out in the corner with Richie Hardcore and Joe Hopkins. Talking to Joe Hopkins out the back, and he said Brad's last 6 fights he's won by KO overseas. So he's really racking up some big solid wins. But there's one thing though, John Wayne Parr's not going to drop his right hand again and get caught with that left hook again from Brad Riddell.
Well, that's the worst thing he can do. But gee, I'm impressed with the Kiwi. He's not wasting any shots whatsoever.
Yeah, he's picking shots. He's not. You're right, John. He's not wasting any shots. He's picking his shots. Look, we know Wayne Parr's an experienced campaigner, but we could be looking at something of the future here. I mean, it kind of reminds me of me fighting Alexio, and the Prince versus the King here right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, very much so, Stan.
Riddell is not daunted by the man that he's facing here in
not.
the centre ring.
Absolutely not. And he's got a plan. He's staying on the plan, despite the fact the early success in the first round. He's got a game plan, and I like that.
Break! Let it go, boys. Let it go.
Yeah, just a couple of knees thrown by each fighter in that clinch. Not a lot of mustard behind them.
The powerhouse event and function centre here in Flemington, Victoria is absolutely full to the brim, and we're seeing it.
Well, there was a stunned silence there in that first round. Now a little bit more vocal from the crowd.
Yeah, mate. As I said, a lot of people they wouldn't have known anything about Brad Riddell, and everyone was coming along to see John Wayne Parr, and Brad Riddell silenced the crowd here in that first round.
1 minute into that first round, the crowd knew that this kid's bringing something here.
Yeah, crossing elbow there from Wayne Parr, taken on the gloves by Brad Riddell.
Of course, big shout out too to Angie Parr up there in Queensland, and of course getting behind the Australian Muay Thai Awards coming up in December up on the Gold Coast.
But look, it's going to be interesting to see, because look, experience is definitely on his side, but we've got a guy here that knows he is in a position to take the crown from the king.
Here we go, round 3, proudly brought to you by Easy Contractors.
So you're watching the main event of Power Play number 22. The gunslinger John Wayne Parr in the black trunks.
Nice
Brad
left
Riddell
there.
in the red and silver.
Nice left from John Wayne Parr.
Okay, these guys are going to pick up the pace here, guys. You have to say, you agree with me?
Mate, I think already you can see the tempo has
You see
lifted.
the tempo has changed.
Oh, there's that left hand once again from Riddell.
And again, guys, we've got a big shout out to Joe Nader and the team at Power Play Promotions. As he said on Facebook, he could have let this fight go. He could have just said, oh, we'll just cancel the card, but too much time and money have been invested, and he's got a lot of respect for John Wayne Parr, and he knew what he'd been putting himself through with all the training. So he did what any great promoter would do, and he found a quality opponent to replace Cosmo Alexander.
Yeah.
A little bit of the slip there from Wayne. Good defensive work from Brad Riddell.
Yeah, that slapping rib kick there from John Wayne Parr. It's his trademark, the switch up left kick. Judges for this one, Shane Byrne, Bryce Birtwistle and Mark Cook. Brad Riddell hasn't changed his expression throughout the whole fight. He's just looking super composed.
Once again, we see Wayne put together those 5 or 6 punch combinations that he is renowned for.
Almost looked like a bit of a head clash there as they were coming in for the grapple.
Nice front kick from Wayne. Put some boxing skills to use once again.
It's give and take at the moment. Both guys working, a good pace, both guys exchanging, but no one really taking an advantage of anything, or clearly to say that he's winning the round. That's pretty even. Both guys exchanging.
Probably Wayne Parr just the busier of the two by putting together his combos. Nice catch and sweep. Manages to take Brad Riddell to the canvas.
Now, it's interesting, this one's under full-tie rules. We haven't seen a lot of grappling. We saw Wayne Parr in the first round come back with some elbows, but we haven't seen a lot since from either boy. Happy to fight at a range. John Wayne Parr raising his hand to say, I've won that third round. Expect to see John Wayne Parr step up the tempo now with his hands and see if he can start rattling Brad Riddell.
That's what we're going to see if Riddell can rally with him, Burgess.
See, 2-punch kick combination from Wayne.
Yeah. This is the round that we're going to find out what Riddell's about, fellas. This round.
So we're at round number 4, the penultimate round. Once again.
And I tell you what, both boys know what's on the line here.
Flurries of punches again from Wayne. Punch-kick combo. Another punch-kick combo. Whereas, look at Riddell. Single kick, single punch.
Yeah, John Wayne Parr really stepping it up now in this 4th round. The championship round, Stan, as they call it.
Yep.
Good jabs from Wayne to set up the right hand.
Peter Hatton just calling out for Brad Riddell to come forward.
Nice straight right hand there by John Wayne. Nice combinations again. Nice check.
Crossing elbow from John Wayne Parr, just missed the mark.
Step up elbow from the gunslinger. Interesting how both fighters not really interested in clinching or knees at all so far.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's make some noise for Brad Riddell.
Both boys exchanged beautiful lefts, and they both got caught simultaneously.
Now Wayne applies the clinch, drives 2 knees into the right rib cage of Brad Riddell.
One of the techniques we see John Wayne Parr use a lot is the teep, and we haven't seen a lot of it tonight. That front push kick just to keep his opponent at range.
Step up elbow from Wayne. Now tries the spinning elbow.
And Brad Riddell not looking phased at all by the gunslinger in front of him.
Yeah, but he's got to do more. If he's going to be effective, he's got to do more.
Absolutely, he can.
John Wayne's in control right now.
Yeah, this 4th round is all John Wayne Parr at the moment.
Yeah.
Brad Riddell continues to push forward, but just not busy enough.
He's going to have to take some risks. He's going to have to take. At the way it's looking at the moment, as he lands it. Whoa!
Now that's more
Wayne
like
looks like
it.
he's been wobbled once again
Yeah,
with that left.
It was the overhand right that set up the left. So he's hurt Wayne Parr. But
This is what he's got to do. He's got to go toe-to-toe with John Wayne here.
Yeah, Wayne's fighting back once again.
Crossing elbow from Riddell, not quite close enough. Right on the bell again. Brad Riddell just turned it up in those last 15 seconds. We've got 4 rounds down, 1 to go. That was John Wayne Parr's round, but I tell you what, Brad Riddell's here for a fight.
John Wayne Parr and Brad Riddell.
Yeah, the final round of Power Play 22. We're coming to you live from the Melbourne Pavilion.
And you're watching this on Epicenter Live. Brad Riddell stepping it up. John Wayne Parr, good counter fighting.
And once again, Wayne very busy with his hands. Finishes off with the low kick.
Peter Hatton calling out for Brad Riddell to use the left hook.
Nice high kick there by John Wayne. Nice front kick. They're going toe-to-toe here.
Yeah, absolutely. And they're exchanging left and right punches, both fighters. Although Wayne backs off and then moves forward again.
Time.
Tries
Don't
the
use the
uppercut.
corner. Don't use
No,
use your
just missile,
corner.
just calling time,
sticky
getting rid of a bit of,
surface there with a.
resuming back in centre ring.
John Wayne Parr, Brad Riddell.
Crowd now absolutely going crazy here at the Melbourne Pavilion. Oh, beautiful, great left hand.
This is the experience of the gunslinger starting to come to the fore now, Stan.
Clinical catch and sweep. That's Wayne just racking up some extra points.
A sneaky little elbow there by John Wayne.
So one thing with the guard of Brad Riddell, he keeps it nice and tight. That's what the crowd's come to see. Both boys standing there trading. Big hands from John Wayne Parr.
Once again, those punch combinations from the gunslinger. Puts Brad Riddell on the back foot. Let's go, step up knee. There's the teep you're asking for, Johnny.
Mate, I'm surprised John Wayne Parr hasn't used it more as Brad Riddell continually walks forward. But I tell you what, at the moment, John Wayne Parr, he's retaining this fight, mate. He's doing a great job. He's just got to keep his hands up nice and high.
Jumping knee from the gunslinger. He's really now putting on the show here in the final stages of this 5th round.
Spinning back elbow from John Wayne Parr, caught on the gloves, Brad Riddell. I think Brad Riddell's just hoping to get that left hook in nice and close. That seems to be what he's waiting for.
He's very experienced. John Wayne Parr's fighting very smart here. He's doing enough to not only win the round, but be in control.
There's that front
Almost
kick again.
telling this kid that you ain't got what you need to beat me just yet.
Yeah, absolutely, and there you go. Puts him once again on the canvas. Riddell quickly back on his feet.
He reminds me a bit of Java Askarov, this Brad Riddell, in the physique and the way he just walks forward, and his nose looks a little bit like Java Askarov.
Oh, look at those 3 elbows in succession from the gunslinger.
John's finishing. John Wayne Parr's finishing stronger than Riddell.
Yeah.
10 seconds.
Body rips, step up elbow, spinning back kick. And oh, well, there you go. What a great finish from Wayne Parr.
Absolutely sensational main event here. Full credit to Brad Riddell for stepping up at the last minute. But the gunslinger John Wayne Parr shall take us a great respect from Brad Riddell. Absolutely great respect. And what a moment it is for Brad Riddell with 33 fights to get the call up to fight the 10-time world champion John Wayne Parr.
Judge 150-46, 50-45, and 50-45. Our unanimous decision winner, red corner, John.
Oh, well, there you go. A unanimous points decision victory to the gunslinger John Wayne Parr. I probably would have given 1 round, at least the first, to Brad Riddell. But full credit to the young Kiwi fighter who came over at short notice from Thailand, took the challenge, he took Wayne Parr the distance. He's a name now that will be remembered in Melbourne particularly.
I just want to say a couple of things, and I really need to express these words. Brad took his fight on a 48-hour notice. He is the underdog. Give him a round of applause, guys.
Yeah, standing ovation from the crowd for Brad Riddell.
Ladies and gentlemen, just one other thing. Tonight's fight, unfortunately, was meant to be for a world title against Cosmo Alexander. Due to a visa problem, we couldn't make that happen. So that Brad did jump in at a last-minute replacement. I think tonight, Brad earned the respect and the opportunity after I speak to Mr. Michael Kenner to challenge Wayne for his world title and our next event next year. So if whoever wants to see that, guys, get behind these two guys and let's make it happen for a world title because it is well deserved. Thank you very much.
We have a rematch for the world title. John, stay there. I'll interview first on 4 days' notice. Unbelievable scenes. Obviously, Cosmo Alexander pulled out. 22 years old, from New Zealand. Brad, an unbelievable experience just to fight the great John Wayne Parr, let alone just produce an unbelievable fight of the year.
It was just awesome to actually meet John Wayne Parr, let alone fight him. He was legitimately the reason I started Muay Thai, so it's awesome.
How's it feel fighting one of your idols, mate? It must be a great feeling. No doubt you'll have a few drinks at the after party together. How were the nerves, short notice, and to fight a legend in Australia sport at such a young age?
I was really nervous. It gets a little bit better when I got in the ring, but outside it was a bit of a wreck. I thought I'd be okay, but it's a bit different when it's somebody like him. So I enjoyed it, and I look forward to having another crack, hopefully. So yeah.
Brad, give him a round of applause. We appreciate he's very exhausted after 5 tough rounds against the best in the business. Stay in the ring, Brad Riddell. But let's go to our winner and the great JWP, John Wayne Parr. Johnny boy, Cosmo Alexander was the plan for such a long time. It was built up across Australia. People flew from interstate, visa troubles, in comes young Brad, and what a competitor he was for you.
Yeah, that was a great fight.
Fight, please.
After Cosmo got his visa denied, I was a little bit broken-hearted. I didn't think the fight show was going to go on, but Joe worked really hard to find an opponent. He rang everywhere, and we got Brad. And then coming into the ring, I had no idea what I was fighting against. I knew he had okay hands, but tonight he was whacking me in the first round. I was like, whoa. So he definitely got my attention early. And then, yeah, all respect to him, mate. What a champion for getting on a plane, coming here and biffing me and on nothing's notice. It's unbelievable. I have nothing but much respect for this young kid, and I believe he's going to be the next superstar in the next couple of years. But I'm still not going to let him beat me in the rematch, though.
Johnny, he told me backstage you wanted to ask for your autograph, let alone he's fighting you. It must be very humble for you. Did you have to change a lot in that 4 days from Alexander to young Brad?
Oh, I'll tell you the truth, I didn't know what I was fighting. I had no idea. I didn't know. I had game plans for Cosmo, and Cosmo's like 6'3", and then I knew Brad was a little bit shorter, and I just had no idea. So I was sort of coming into the ring, and just first round was going to be a feel-out process, and he was whacking me early, and it's like, damn, I've got to keep my hands up, otherwise I'm going to get knocked out here. So, no, he did earn my respect very fast, and yeah, I can't wait to rematch.
No doubt, we've got the after party here with all the fighters, all the fans. You can shout the young fella a drink. You've got so many people to thank. We love you at Power Play. You're the face of Australian kickboxing. You're huge on social media. You're huge across the kickboxing world. Who would John Wayne Parr like to thank tonight after such a strong and big training camp?
Oh, definitely Joe and Demi, unbelievable for you guys to work so tirelessly to get me an opponent when everything was against the wall, and I thought the show was gone. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for letting me compete. I worked for 10 weeks. I trained so hard, and to have it just disappear under my eyes, I was just, no, but now I'm so happy. And then I'd like to thank Steve and Darren from Quest. They've been looking after me for the last couple of years, and they're really good blokes. And then my wife, of course, my wife Angie, who's having our third little baby. So yeah, so it was good times.
A big rematch against the young fella. No doubt he'll have get a lot out of this fight. Yourself would have got a lot as well. Are you looking forward to the rematch already?
Oh yeah, it's going to be good. Next time Brad will have more training, more prep. I'm sure he'll get here a couple of days early to get over his jet lag. I know what I'm up against now, so tell your friends to come along because it's going to be another barn burner for sure. This is just the appetizer. The next time we fight is going to be unbelievable.
John Wayne Parr, thank you so much for putting an unbelievable fight. You are one of the icons of Australian kickboxing. Ladies and gentlemen, we want you to hang around, but please give a big, big round of applause for both Brad Riddell and our winner, John Wayne Parr.
Yeah, guys, it's been a great night. Thanks for watching us live here, Power Play 22 on Epicenter Live. My name's John Fergus.
I'm Stan the Man Longinides.
And I'm John Cavassini.
And we'll see you next time at Power Play number 23.